Overthinking is one of the hardest things to break. You may try to force your mind to snap out of the thought, but you can't. I used to be an overthinker who would overthink about every possible outcomes and worry about it all day. So these are the techniques that I use to improve myself, or I use to stop my overthinking. Overthinking means thinking too much about the same unproductive thought. You may find yourself drawn into these obsessive thoughts because of the misconception that it will give you a correct solution to a problem. But the hard reality is that it's not true. Majority of you may know that. That's why you are here. So if you are confused with whether you are an overthinker or not, these are the signs of an overthinker. If you align with these signs, then you are an overthinker. You can proceed with watching my videos. Or if you are not an overthinker, you can stop this video. The first one is the constant worrying. You are constantly worrying about the past, present and future, and often imagining the worst case scenarios. And the second one is difficulty in making decisions. You find it hard to make decisions even for simple choices, and you often second guesses your decisions. And the third one is replaying events. You are constantly replaying the past conversation and analyze whether you have done anything wrong. And the fifth one is procrastination. You often tend to delay the task because you are not confident in your task, or you are over-analyze the task. And the last one is negative thought patterns. You often tend to focus on the negative aspects of the situations. And these 6 things are the signs of an overthinker. If you resonate with these signs, then you are an overthinker. While you're constantly thinking about all the negative outcomes, you are literally manifesting this because you put all your energy and you are preparing for that situation. So the universe have no other option. As I always say, you are not what you think, but as you're constantly thinking about it, it becomes your reality. As you're constantly thinking about the situations or ruminate on the past or worrying about the future, it will destroy your peace and it eventually end up in self-doubt. Because it questions the mistake we done in the past, and it reaches a conclusion that you are not capable of doing such kind of things, and it ruins the hope for the future. And it will affect your sleep, and which in turn affect your mental health and physical health, and overthinking can affect in your overall performance and productivity. You are trapped in that loop. So here I'm mentioning how you can get out of that situation. It includes mindset shift and some of the techniques. You may accept the technique, but you may find it hard to accept the mindset shift. The very first thing is build a good habit. Our habit can push us into an overthinking mode. The first one is build a good sleeping routine. If you are not sleeping well, or if you don't have a sleeping routine, it will affect your brain and your ability to think clearly. And the second one is too much of screen time. If you are scrolling through social medias and news, it will affect your mental health, and you start to compare you with someone else, and it affect your own happiness. And third one is not moving your body. If you're not moving your body, you will end up with so much of energy, and it means that your mind has space for overthinking. And the fourth one is your diet. If your diet has too much of sugar or junk foods, it will consume your energy and it will affect your mental health. And the last one is perfectionism. Trying to be perfect can make you overanalyze every situation, and which end up in overthinking. So to get free from overthinking, it's important to build a good habit. And the second one is you need to accept that no amount of guilt or shame can change your past. If you have done something bad in the past, it has already happened, so no amount of guilt or shame can change that. For example, if you lose an opportunity due to your ignorance, it has already happened. So if you cling on to that situation, it will affect your opportunities in the future. So what you can do is think about it intelligently. You have to work on it and improve yourself so that you get more opportunities in the future. Everyone make mistake. As human, we are allowed to make mistake because we grow and evolve as we make mistake. And the third one is, if it meant for you, it will find you. If you lose your job or your best friend for 10 years or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, then it is not meant for you. Whatever meant for you will not leave you. Fourth one is focus on your thought. Before you are thinking, just analyze the thought. Is that really necessary? For example, if I'm thinking about someone mistreat me in the past and I'm analyzing it, is that really necessary? There is no point in thinking about what happened in the past. So why I'm still thinking about it? So I have to stop that. So analyze your thought before you think. And fifth one is procrastination. When you procrastinate, we delay the task and which end up in overthinking. And sixth one is meditation. Studies show that meditation has been found to reduce level of cortisol, the stress hormone. It improves concentration and attention span. It can change the brain structure and function in areas related to mind wandering. You may have plenty of excuses to put it off, but you need to get started. And seventh one, create a to-do list. A to-do list will give you a clear plan of your day and it will help you to reduce your anxiety. A to-do list keep you organized, focused and come making your day well less stressful. Less anxiety means less overthinking. The last one is journaling. Journaling will help you to find out what is the real reason behind your overthinking. Let's say you are super anxious about your exam. Just take your journal and write down, I'm super anxious about my exam. Then it continue with why until you get the reason behind it. For example, write down, I'm anxious about my exam. Why? Because I'm afraid that I might not perform well in exam. Why? Because I think that I might forget what I study. Why? Because I'm not sure whether I'm studying well or not. So here you got the root cause. This is how a journal will help you to find the root cause. You keeping ask why until you get the right answer. And this is all about overthinking. You cannot change it overnight. You have to put your effort to change it because it's your life. And if you find it helpful, please like, subscribe and comment. And see you in the next video.